Well, howdy do there, and welcome to the first tutorial well, we're going to do a cylindrical, or like a cylinder kind of circular prism thing, that's what you want to call it, as part of your designs. For this tutorial, you'll need one of these rulers with the little balls on it. Oh yeah, check them out, nice. And we need one of these weird rulers with a whole bunch of ellipses on it. And you'll need a colour. This time I'm doing purple. That's my second favourite colour. Your fine liner and also your black pen. We won't need that until a bit later on though. So to start off with, I'm going to get rid of those. Don't need them on my page. Need the black pen and I need this ruler. And what I'm going to do is just put that on the page up near the top, okay, because it's this ellipse up here that I want to start with. So notice my ruler, the lines, these edges are sort of nice and straight. It's not tilted over to the side. Nice and straight, center of the page, up the top. And I'm just going to draw my ellipse in there. Now the next thing we need to do is quite simple. Grab our ruler with the little balls, put it in the guide down the bottom, and we want to come out to what's known as a tangent point. Now, oh, I hear all the maths people going, yes, tangents, I love tangents. Well, what is a tangent? A tangent is where you draw a line, or a line that links up to the outside edge of an arc or an ellipse or a circle. So I'm going to slide my ruler just to the edge there, to my tangent point, and draw down we go like that. And I'm going to do the same over here, okay, the other side, and down. It doesn't matter where I go, just towards the bottom of the page. I then need to grab this ruler again, and we're going to use this other section here, so not the ellipse but the sort of funny one below it. And what I'm going to do is just slide that ruler down until I get where I want the bottom of my design. So I think about there, and I'm just putting it in the middle. It doesn't match up perfectly, but that doesn't really matter. As long as you get it sort of close, don't try and use one that's too small. Use one that's a little bit big. And then I'm just going to draw in the arc from one side to the other. And you can see very quickly I've got a nice looking shape there. Now we could do everything just like we did in the other one. We can do cutouts and that kind of thing. The difference here is the cutouts, they need to match this shape here if you want to keep it looking real. If I just go and draw a square on there, it's not going to look right because the surface of this is curved. So whenever I do any cutouts or anything like that, I need to use this tool again. So if I do a cutout, I'll show you a simple one here. Notice I'm just lining my ruler up, getting it nice and straight, and I'll just draw a bit of a line on there. I'm going to drop it down and do the same thing again. Try and keep them parallel. That's the same distance apart at either end. Okay, and then I'm just going to use my ruler, drop that down, and then I can put in my vertical lines like that. Okay, now there's a pretty cool design that a kid did from last time, and he actually kept the section in there. He didn't cut it all the way out and just popped it back in the other direction. To do that, all you have to do is grab the same ellipse tool that you just used and go from the bottom point to the other one, and watch what happens. It just kind of, see there? It kind of looks like it's popped in now. Okay, and you could go down the whole way and do a whole bunch of those. I'm just going to do one. I'm just showing you guys how to get a shape on here. Okay, well that's it for the simple shapes on the cylinder. In the next tutorial, we're going to render this up. We might try and finish it off then as well.